I see clearly now. Everything is, I don't know the words. Guys and gals, we are back on the channel for another toy review. We got Jazwares in the house, baby. AEW. AEW. We got Adam Copeland, Edge, as we like to call him here on the channel, in front of us, in hand, and man, this looks great. Jazwares is producing some of the best figures, probably for the money, across all lines right now. In toy hunting, in toy making, in toy selling, in toy whatever. All right, everybody, calm down. Everybody knows I'm a Jeremy Padawer fanboy here, but I'm telling you, these figures look great. And this Adam Copeland, we're going to say Adam Copeland for the purposes of this video, but this Adam Copeland Edge is amazing. The facial scan, everything, just in package, it looks great. Again, great value for Jazwares AEW product right now. Probably some of the best in the industry. With all this said, I am your host, SQD Will. We are here to collect, baby. Thanks so much for joining us for another toy review, as we say on the channel. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, baby. I'm getting into it. Let's go. Let's go. We got toy shows coming up. We got toy hunts coming up. So you want to make sure you smash that subscribe button. It helps us out on the channel. And it's for free. It doesn't really cost anything. So with all this said, if you've been with us before, you know how we like to start these reviews. If you haven't, well, check it out. Let's go. All right, everybody. If you are new with us, and maybe you're returning, you know we like to take a look at the packaging first. Now, you get your standard Jazwares AEW Unmatched collection, Unrivaled collection packaging, albeit with just some different colors on it for the Unmatched collection. You have the silver border here along that AEW logo. Adam Copeland on the side. The nice photo, obviously, here of Edge. I'm going to call him Edge. Adam Copeland for the purpose of this video, obviously. You have AEW. You have number 74, Series 10 in the Unmatched collection. It's crazy that we've almost got 100 figures in this collection already. AEW logo here. We have a bunch of legalese here. And we have a beautiful, actually, in-ring figure photo of Edge in-ring, not the figure. Dynamite 10/10/2023, Independence, Missouri. I love this. I actually like the images used here. I know it's very difficult for Mattel to get some of the Legend stuff to be, not grainy and stuff like that, but I love how Jazwares just puts it all across here with the autograph on the back too. And then obviously everything else, or I should say everyone else in this Series 10 Unmatched collection as well. We're not probably going to get any one of these. I may go after Cutler just to kind of round out the Young Bucks. I don't know. We'll see, guys. All right. Anyway, one thing I do not like about this packaging is once you rip it open, once you bust it open, there's no more way to put it back in here. So I would love for this inside bubble or this to not be stuck to the back. I would like it to be removable so you can remove it in and out of the packaging and stuff like that, and you can save it for future purposes. But I don't know, maybe they'll do that. Jazwares, this is really taking an homage to the classic Superstar style of packaging where you kind of rip it off and then you just throw it out. But you know, nowadays people like to keep the packaging, people like to put their figures back in. So hint, hint, Jazwares, maybe you can move in that direction. We're just trying to be constructive here. It's not killing the figure. If it's less expensive this way, keep doing what you're doing, because as long as all that budget is going into the actual figure itself, in the design, in the aesthetic, everything like that, I don't care about the packaging because these figures look great. With that said, let's get Adam Copeland out of the box and let's bust it open. All right, everybody, we busted this Adam Copeland, aka Edge, out of its packaging. And man, this figure also is awesome. I'm just, guys and gals, I just love this. So we usually do accessories, but this doesn't come with much, so we're going to kind of do like accessories then head to toe all in one. Now you get two hands, and again, for the purpose of this review, we don't do a lot of hands, so not a lot of accessories, guys. There's an open hand right there, nothing crazy, and then another open hand. So you can, if you just wanted to have the open hands there. And hey, look, wow, we have molded hand tape. Lovely. Love that, Jazwares. 100%. Let's go. So that's it for accessories, guys. And now we're going to throw these hands off to the side and take a look at the head to toe review of the figure, guys and gals. Head to toe review. Let's start with the facial sculpt. We'll actually move the hands down for the purpose of the review. This is how he came out of the packaging. Does this not look like Adam Copeland, guys? This looks like Edge Adam Copeland to a T. My God. I'm not going to take off the vest, but you get full movement up and down if you want to look. It doesn't go up. The head doesn't go up too much. Goes down slightly like that, so that's good enough. But man, I love all the detailing here in the facial sculpt. They did a wonderful job, guys. I don't know if they got the actual facial scan, but whatever they did, it looks shiny. It looks great. It's the most lifelike head scans I've seen on figures in a long, long time. And we know Jazwares, aka the godfather of wrestling figures, Jeremy Padawer, loves likeness and facial scans. He was the, I would say, pioneer in action figure, wrestling figure facial scans back with that classic Superstars line by Jakks Pacific when he headed up Jakks Pacific. So awesome facial scan to start. The vest looks great, guys. The torso looks amazing. I love how they went with the painted hair on the chest and on the stomach area. Looks great. The abs look great. You get a lot of movement downward. You get a lot of movement backward. You have side to side here. It just feels like a better figure than a lot of the other competitors. You get obviously full rotation here at the arm. The tattoo work looks great. I do actually love how easy it is to remove and how these arm pads don't encumber the movement within the arms. I love them. I think they did a great job. This is the way to go. They're also molded really nicely. You can see how they're molded. They have nice design work on them. Hands down, again, some of the best wrestling figures in the market. Don't like the pins. We've discussed that before. Love the tattoo detail on this, though. Look at the tattoo deco and how detailed it is, how great it is. It's amazing on both arms. So you get those star images. You're getting all that beautiful skull tattoo detail. Guys, some of the best. Don't like the pins. Obviously, you do have, with the pins, you do have double jointed elbows and you have double jointed knees on this as well. And you can get the butt right there. That's good for a figure. And even the knee pads are great. As you can see, they didn't really hinder the movement of the leg much. So there's definitely, they seem firm, but even these seem firm, but they are pliable. I mean, you saw how it just came right on and off. I mean, real easy, guys. And they kind of just move with it. It's interesting. I love what they're doing here. I do see there's a little bleed here of paint into the gray, which I don't like. And again, we're just showing you guys how it came to us out of the packaging. I don't know if I even have this on correctly. I think I do. I may not. I don't know. I got to see how no, I did have this on correctly. Sorry, guys, if I'm bubbling around here a little bit. But this is uncensored. Well, we're here to collect uncensored. So, anyway. Love it. Love this vest, too. This vest is so detailed. Look at all that molded detail and paint work done. Even when you get around here, guys, this is all molded raised detail on the jacket. Really nice. Look at even this border here. Super beautiful border. Attention to detail. The rated R era. You also even have the rated section here raised. This vest is some of the best plastic vests I've seen. Even in here, you can see the detail. Look at that. Guys, you can literally see that right there. So detailed. And it says, I'm sorry, I have bad eyes, guys. So it says in here, Canadian made. And you can see it. It's just I have bad eyes. Really nice. Again, the fringe work here is great. The collar work is great. This vest is just beautifully done. Love the, obviously, I love you hands. Those are great. Rock star hands, whatever you want to call them. As we move down here to the trunks area, the pants area, beautifully painted, detailed. design on the tights. Says Copeland on both sides with that skull, with that A for Adam Copeland. You have the rated R symbol here on the knee pads. I love the two-tone. I love that there's paintwork over the army green look. And then you have the army green look here in the boot with the raised, molded on, or I wouldn't even say molded. It's just a raised kind of boot shin guard, which they beautifully did. I mean, the paintwork on it is amazing. And then all the way down to the boots, it looks great. I mean, there's a couple straps here, some border around the boot. Again, we went over there. You got the swivel here. There is no drop down, but there is the double jointed knee there. Wow, guys, what a release by Jazwares. And I forgot to mention, even though, because we kill Mattel about it all the time, even though they went with the molded on wrist, or I should say hand tape here, this wrist tape is painted on. I don't like that. I don't, like I said, if you're going to have molded detail here in tape, it should carry over to the figure as well. So I don't know. That's one of my main complaints, main gripes about the figure. But the tattoo work looks good. The veining looks good here. This is an A+ figure, guys. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually head right into comparisons, because that was the head-to-toe look. But Adam Copeland looks really great. Edge, I should say, looks really great, because we love calling him Edge. And we'll see you right back in a second when we get to the comparison portion of this. All right, everybody, we are back for the comparison portion of this review. First, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in some other AEW figures. Most notably, I have this older Christian here, which you can see, I mean, how much this figure line has improved over time. Now, don't get me wrong, I still think the Christian facial sculpt looks great. I do think we need an updated Christian, though, with a different body type and maybe even a different skin tone. Although he is pale, I do love the molded on wrist tape here, as we previously stated. But everything else looks pretty standard for a Jazwares AEW figure. So again, I really, really like these two together. They look great. I believe in real life, Christian is a little shorter than Edge as well. So this works pretty good together. I'm not too dissatisfied with this. This is a really good pairing. Comment below, let me know, guys, what you think of the two together. Do you think we need an updated Christian? I would absolutely love one. Comment below, let me know your thoughts, guys. And next up, we have CM Punk. He is the cult of personality, and he is right next to that Adam Copeland. Looking great, guys. Again, AEW, man. Jazwares AEW figures looking really, really, really good. I mean, gosh, these guys look like 6-scale figures. They're so good. Those facial scopes and stuff and the shine on them, they just look great together. Absolutely love this Punk and Edge together as well. Let's take a look at somebody that may be better than Edge, and he knows it. All right, guys and gals, we are back. Next, we have our MJF. I go with the original MJF. I think this is either the second release or the original, just because it looks so good comparatively speaking to whatever else has been released. It's just the quintessential MJF figure. Love the knee pads. Love everything about it. We do need a Supreme MJF, guys. So if you're listening, Jazwares, please, let's get a Supreme MJF out there sooner than later. Even if it's a retail exclusive, it's going to sell like hotcakes. I just don't know why you guys haven't produced one yet. I'd buy one in an instant. I'd buy two. What are you talking about? Two easily, but they look great together. Again, the Prodigy, the Mentor, this could be a very good storyline. I hope they go with this in the future. If you're listening, AEW. Let's get into some other lines. All right, guys and gals. Next is our Super 7 Ultimate Hiroshi Tanahashi. So, again, Super 7 Ultimate's more scale to 7-inch style figures. Now, the Tanahashi's going to be a little smaller, but what do you think about the scale on these two together? Do you think the Tanahashi is smaller than it should be, or do you think the Edge is a little bit bigger than he should be? Comment below, guys. I'm interested in this scale, whether or not it matches up properly. It didn't look bad next to the other figures, but let me know your thoughts in the comments below. All right, everybody, have a nice day. We just dropped the review of the Mattel WWE Ultimate Edition Monday Night Wars Walmart exclusive Mankind. So definitely go check that out on the channel if you're watching this. And there we go. Again, mentor mentee, love it right here. Mankind, have a nice day. Next to your Edge. We did show this in the other review as well, but if you're just watching for the AEW review, we just wanted to show you this here as well. They look great together. Rest in peace. Love these two together. To be honest, guys, this is probably one of the best Mattel WWE Ultimate Edition figures to date. That facial sculpt you can see is very lifelike and has that shine, has the just like the Jazwares AEW. Mattel, whatever you did here, it works. And I don't know though, again, if this scales well though. I think the Adam Copeland may be scaled a little larger. I don't know. Again, guys, what do you think? Comment below. Let me know your thoughts. But they look really great together nonetheless. Now, we will be dropping a review of this Mattel WWE Ultimate Edition CM Punk really soon on the channel. So make sure, again, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Subscribe to the channel, guys and gals. Turn the notification bell on because you will be seeing a review of that CM Punk very soon. But there you go. You get a little bit of an idea of scale and size comparison. And again, is Edge bigger or is CM Punk too small? Comment below. I still think they look good. I'm not a fan of that CM Punk. Maybe I am. You're gonna have to watch a review to really find out. Next, we have Edge and Edge. So I wanted to do this, and I know it's not fair because it is a different era, but irrespective of era, what you have here is the same price point for these figures. To be honest with you, this Legends figure actually costs more MSRP than this one. So let me know, guys, what you think. Which one do you like better? Now, again, it's a little bit unfair because the Mattel figure is of a different era. But this is the rated R era, baby. The rated R superstar. We're in a new era. We're in the Jazwares AEW era here. And let me tell you something. Let me talk to you. As LA Knight would say. There's no comparison. The value in product, if they nail it and they hit it, is right here. We also like to compare against other lines. So next we have our Mezco 112 Collective Indiana Jones. It's crazy to say this, guys. And I know Mezco and Mafex do an incredible job with likenesses, and that's a great Harrison Ford likeness. But again, that facial sculpt on the edge is insane. So you're looking at a traditional almost like 5.5 to 6 inch line here for the Mezco 112 Collective. I mean, it's pretty much 6 inches. I can break out a ruler if you want me to, guys. Comment below if you want me to do that moving forward in comparisons. But you can see these are supposed to be 6 inch figures here. Edge is very, very much larger than the Mezco 112 scale figure. So there you go. I don't know in real life, like IRL, if Harrison Ford is that small, but I don't know. Comment below. Maybe you do. But as far as like the facial sculpts are concerned for these two figures, man, does that Adam Copeland just shine. And last but not least, as we like to say on the channel, why the heck not? We have the newly released McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse. I believe this is the Superman Dawn of Justice or something like that. This is a Nightmare Batman, the movie. I forgot the name of the movie, guys. Sorry. But this is Nightmare Batman Batfleck. I mean, guys, that's a 7-inch figure. So we're going to say that Jazwares beefed up this Adam Copeland, this Edge. It's a little larger, I must admit, comparative to some of the other offerings that they've had. He is approaching 7-inch scale. I mean, this is a fully articulated 7-inch figure, and they scale pretty similar to each other. So is Jazwares moving to more 7-inch? comment below. Let me know, guys. Have you been experiencing this with the rest of their product? Again, we have a few here that we already reviewed, some of the older stuff. I think the newest figure besides this was probably the last one we reviewed, which was, man, my memory is escaping me, but I think it may have been that Swerve Strickland figure and or Tony Storm. So there you go, guys and gals. Tell me what you think in the comments below. But that is it for comparisons. We're going to get right into final thoughts, and we'll see you on the flip side. All right, everybody, we are back in final thoughts, right out of the packaging and onto the shelf. That's all you need to say with this figure. This Jazwares AEW Unmatched collection, Adam Copeland, rated R superstar Adam Copeland, is amazing. Edge is looking great. I'm going to call him Edge. Hats off, Jazwares AEW design team. Jeremy Padower, you guys are working your magic over there. This figure rocks. Again, there is that scaling issue, which I don't know what they're trying to go for. I don't know if this is an oversized figure or they're trying to lean more 7-inch moving forward. Comment below, guys. Let me know your thoughts. Regardless, I thought it looked really great next to a lot of the AEW stuff. And comparatively speaking, the value is really there, even against the Mattel WWE. Even the Ultimate Editions, this figure probably blows most of them away as far as deco and molded detail are concerned. I mean, this is a really great value figure for $19.99 MSRP, I believe. So, and this was on sale. I mean, I think, guys, you can find these for $12 at Target now, I think. They're on sale. It's just mind-blowing. Again, the economics and the business of collector figures and collector toys in the marketplace right now, because when you get a figure like this in your hand and you're super, super happy with it and you paid like $19.99 or less, and then when you get some like Mattel stuff in hand that are like $32, $35 after tax, and you're like, oof, half good, half bad. I don't know, guys. What do you think? Comment below, because that's just the feelings I'm getting. That's the feels I get with this stuff. You know, I get my brain starts to think, and I'm like, well, are we really being put through the ringer here by some of these companies? Irrespective of that, I really do think that all companies are trying to produce the best figures for everyone, and not all of the figures will be hits. Some of them will be misses. Like in this line, I did not get those Bucks or that Kenny Omega. And with that said, Jazwares, can you please give us an updated Kenny Omega face sculpt? Like, can you just get him to scan? I know it's tough. I know he's injured. Maybe he has some time. Get him to scan or something, guys. You got to get him to scan, because his face sculpts have been off. Him and Adam Page, too. Both of them, I think, need new scans, and I think the Bucks, too. I think you got to get them in the machine, guys. I don't know how you get them in the machine, but get them in that machine, because that's the only thing that's really separating their figures from, like, elite status. And I'm not talking about WWE Mattel or Mattel WWE Elite. I'm talking about just, like, this, because this is an elite figure. With all that said, guys and gals, I am your host, SQD Will. We are here to collect. We want to thank you again for joining us on another toy review. Don't forget, like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. If you like what you're seeing here, also smash that like button, guys. We got to get those likes up on these videos. If you don't like what you're seeing, comment below. Let me know what you don't like, and we'll switch it up. We'll change it up. Maybe they're too long, the videos. Maybe they're not what you're looking for. Maybe you want other comparisons. Let me know in the comments below, or send me a message on our Instagram page too, here to collect SQD. So, as we always like to say on the channel, we will always see you on the figgy hunts. And when we're on those hunts, we're going to find those figgies. And then we're going to come back here into the room, and we're going to obviously do a review. And we want all of you to come back with us and join us on another toy review.